So I'm out on King's Tor tonight. King's Tor's been closed for camping for quite some time, but they've reopened it now. And I do like up here, it's nice, get some good views. It's not too far a walk. It's not far from Fogintor Quarry, which is just over the other side there. Okay, I've got another new piece of gear to test out tonight. This is a new cook set from Fire Maple. It's very similar to a Trangia setup, but this is the cook set with a gas burner. It's a fairly big size, but you get a huge amount in it. I'll show you. So the kit comes in this bag, which holds it all together nicely. And inside here you have a kettle, really nice quality. It's an anodized aluminium, I believe. You get a 1.5 litre pot. This has markings on it from ½ litre to 1 litre and 1.5 litres. You then have a 2 litre pot, which that fits into. You then have a frying pan, and then you have the base of the stove and a wind protector that slots on top, makes it solid. Gas stove fits in here. You can also fit an alcohol burner, so a Trangia will also fit inside there if you want to use a Trangia for cooking. And inside the kettle you have a little bag, and you have the pot grippers. It's a really nice quality. It's like a matte anodized finish. Really, really nice. And inside the bag here, you've got these hook onto the side. Like so. And then you can put a small pot on it, the kettle, or your bigger pot, or the frying pan. And then inside this bag here, you have your gas stove. So this is a remote canister stove, and this threads through the bottom through a hole. Clips into place. And this attaches to your gas canister. And now you've got your stove set up. Time for a coffee. It's quite nice as I've literally just poured this, and this has cooled down straight away. So even when it was really hot, you could take the bottom, move it out of the way if you want to get in and out of the tent. Right, I'm going to get some food on. And to everyone out there who thinks I just eat noodles, tonight I've got a gastronomic feast. So to celebrate and really put the new Fire Maple cook system to the test, I have got 2 beef ranch steaks with garlic and chili seasoning, vegetables, and a sweet potato mash. So I'm going to attempt to cook all of that on the Fire Maple cook system. I can see this going all wrong. Food is on. I'm starving. Looking forward to this. Make a nice change to have something, a proper meal. It's just the cleaning up I dread. The good thing about noodles, there's no mess. Vegetables boiled, potato cooked. Now just whack these on for a couple of minutes. And the only problem is I haven't got a plate, so I'm going to have to eat out of the frying pan. And the frying pan only just fits the 2 steaks in there, so I'm going to have to cram it all on top. How does that look? 2 steaks, nicely done. Buttery mash. And some vegetables. This is good stuff. It's nice and pink in the middle. That's good. I'm very hungry, and this is going down really well. Washed down with a can of white beer. Does it get any better than this? You know, as much as I don't really do cooking, it's generally because of the time frames that I have. So I'm out the weekend, and I've got more time, 1, to go shopping and get the food, and 2, to actually get here early enough to be able to cook a meal. Obviously, evenings are getting lighter now, which helps. And I've always sort of been put off by the mess. You got to clear up. I've got some, not wet wipes, but those little expandable towels. So I'll use those to give it a quick wipe down, but that'll be fine. Then I can just chuck it in the bag, take it home and wash it up properly then. But I have got, for breakfast, some bacon, and I've got some brioche rolls as well, so I'll be cooking again. This is nice though. It makes a nice change. To have some proper cooked bits of meat. Focus, you bugger. To have some proper cooked meat. Makes a nice change. Well, not perfect, but the pots have cleaned up all fine. It's my frying pan. Very, very non-stick. None of it has burnt on or stuck to it. So I'm really quite impressed with these. So I think they're an anodized aluminium, which is similar to my Trangia setup. But yeah, we used all 3 pots. Put them all back together again now, tuck them away for the night, ready for bacon in the morning. Right, well, it's getting to that time, so I'm going to hit the sack, and I will see you guys in the morning. Good morning. I didn't have a great sleep last night. No fault of the tent or equipment, just quite simply that I just could not get off to sleep. So although I was really tired, I went to bed quite early. Couldn't sleep for hours, but it was weird. There was, as it is now, dead calm, no wind last night. And then suddenly there was these gusts that just came through, started smashing into the tent, only briefly. But I got out and I ended up attaching all the guy lines on the corners outside. So the additional 4 guy lines, I put those on just to be on the safe side, because I don't know the tent. So I wanted to make sure it was okay. But then it just died down, and there's not been a breeze all night long. I've had the back and, well, left and right vents fully open to get some airflow through. But there is some condensation on the inside, nothing horrific. I expected that because there was no wind at all, and it got down to low temperatures, so obviously it's warm inside and cold out. There is drips running down, but that's on the outside, so you can see that on the outside. So yeah, it's actually performed very well for condensation for a single skin tent. Because of the size in here and the space, I've not had any issues with it getting on my gear. So it's been a really good experience overall. coffee is on. Okay, so that's me all packed up now, leaving this lovely little spot behind me. My thoughts on that tent, in all honesty, I think this is going to be my go-to tent. I've said that before, but I cannot get over the space that's inside it. Obviously it's lightweight, but its innovative little designs and the specifications that it comes with, I think for a fairly good budget tent, there's not much out there that beats it. In fact, I think it beats the majority of other more expensive tents as well. Right, so I'm heading off now. I hope you enjoyed the video. As always, if you did, hit a thumbs up, and if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you all in the next one.